Hi, in this video I would like to show you more about notwithstanding. If you still remember in the previous video, I've inserted a picture about the definitions and the usage of notwithstanding this word. And not only for preposition, but it can also act like an adverb or conjunction. So let's have a quick review on what we learned in the previous class. So the first meaning is this. Notwithstanding means in spite of. For example, the example sentence here: notwithstanding a brilliant defense, he was found guilty. And for the second definition, in spite of the fact that. So the example is here: it was the same material, notwithstanding the texture seemed different. Right? So in this class, we'll learn something different. Actually, notwithstanding this word can be used as an adverb. So we use notwithstanding to express contrast opinions, and it shares the similarity with although and however. So in addition, we have another method to use notwithstanding. So we see that notwithstanding equals to nevertheless, anyway, or yet. This kind of things. Okay, so let's see the examples here. Notwithstanding his illness, he kept on smoking heavily. So just like notwithstanding, I just discussed in the previous class. But we can still put this word in the middle. He kept on smoking heavily, notwithstanding his illness. Or even to be more extreme, we can put it at the end of a sentence. He kept on smoking heavily, his illness notwithstanding. And the third one is a bit tricky, and it's a bit difficult for you to use. And I'm not suggesting you to use it, but I'm going to show you it can be used like this, okay? Because sometimes if you cannot use it appropriately, then not only can't you impress the marker, but also you will be deducted. Your marks will be deducted. So I'm not suggesting you to use the third one, but the first and second one you can have a look on it. But remember, notwithstanding is followed by a noun phrase, and a noun clause, as I repeated many times in the previous video. And it's very important. So you see, his illness is a noun phrase, and his illness again. But this one, the third one, is a bit tricky because the noun clause is inverted before the notwithstanding word. So yeah. But these three examples just show you, okay, notwithstanding can be placed at the beginning, in the middle, or at the end of the sentence, like this. So even though the third one is a bit tricky, actually it is used in formal academic prose. For example, here, notwithstanding can appear in the end position following a noun phrase, especially in the formal academic prose, as just mentioned. Formal. It's really formal because notwithstanding is a word that used in formal circumstances, but if you put it at the end of the sentence, it makes it become more formal. For example, the teachers get irritated. Of course they do. Their elaborate and expensive training courses notwithstanding. Okay, so if you reverse the order, that means notwithstanding their elaborate and expensive training courses, teachers get irritated. Of course they do. Something like this is a bit complicated, and so yeah, just have a look. Don't be confused, or don't feel afraid of it. We're going to look into details of its uses. Okay, here is the clear definition. a bit long. I will guide you through. Never mind. So first of all, we look at the usage one. So it is a subordinating conjunction similar to although, though, even though. These three kind of words here. Although, though, even though. I think you are familiar with this kind of conjunctions already, right? So we're gonna see an example. Notwithstanding he is rich, he takes a holiday. So, like, although he is rich, he never takes a holiday. Something like this. You can replace the words. But I want to highlight this. Notwithstanding he is rich, this, as I mentioned, it should be followed by a noun or a noun clause or things like that. It is better for you to change into a noun phrase or noun clause. So it may not be that accurate in this point. So let's us see the usage two. Usage two. It is a transition similar to but, however, nonetheless, yet, things like that. Let me choose another color to highlight it. Nonetheless, yet, things like that. So we have an example here. I did my best to be approved by the university. Notwithstanding, I was refused. So that means a twist here, right? But I was refused. However, I was refused. Things like that. And it got dark before we reached the summit of the mountain. Notwithstanding, we went on climbing. So similar. Notwithstanding, that means here. But we went on climbing. Nonetheless, we went on climbing. We can just substitute these kind of words. And for usage 3, it is a prepositional phrase similar to despite and in spite of. So let's take an example here. Let me find another color as well. Okay, green one. Notwithstanding my endeavor means 努力啦, to finish my assignment on time, I couldn't manage it. 即使我幾努力都好啦，我都掌握唔到個重點，唔能夠解決佢。Okay? And the second one, notwithstanding the heavy traffic, we arrived our destination on time. Notwithstanding the heavy traffic. So yeah, this one is correct because they are using noun phrase here, right? And a prepositional phrase here. You can just replace notwithstanding with despite or in despite of. So despite my endeavor to finish my assignment on time, I couldn't manage it. Or in spite of the heavy traffic. Things like that. So actually it's a bit difficult for us to manage the usage of notwithstanding and nevertheless. Let me try to explain in Cantonese. So 咁呢個就係有關notwithstanding 同埋 nevertheless 嘅用法嘅解釋啦。咁其實其實中文嚟講咧，佢哋都係解雖然啊、然而啊、不過、但是呢啲咁嘅轉接詞嘅意思嘅啫。但係用法上面喺英文嚟講咧有少少唔同嘅。咁就例如啦 nevertheless 咧多數係adverb 嘅情況下去表示出嚟啦，而 notwithstanding 咧佢就可以係一個 preposition 啊、conjunction 啊或者 adverb 都得嘅。咁其實佢唔同嘅詞性、唔同嘅 part of speech 嘅時候，佢有唔同嘅解釋嘅喎。例如話當作 adverb 嘅時候啦，notwithstanding 咧嘅用法咧就係同nevertheless 一樣啦，都係揀儘管啊、雖然呢啲咁嘅嘢。Okay? Just like the following example, notwithstanding. Okay? Nevertheless, the concert has to go on as planned. 即係話無論如何個嘅 concert 都要繼續㗎啦。咁你用 notwithstanding 嘅時候都可以咁咯。係啦 ，notwithstanding the concert has to go on as planned. Okay? 但係如果你將 notwithstanding 係變成一個 preposition 同 conjunction 嘅時候咧，咁你就要改一改啦。咁你 notwithstanding the pool ticket sales, the concert has to go on as planned. 咁呢個就係 noun phrase，我成日強調嘅 noun phrase 啊。係啦，咁如果你係當作佢係 preposition 啊 conjunction 嘅時候用咧，就用 noun phrase 跟尾咯，即係跟住個 notwithstanding 後邊咯。係啦。 The poor ticket sales notwithstanding 呢個就係比較再荒謬啲嘅一個層次啊。The concert has to go on as planned， 因為其實呢個成件事咪即係 the concert has to go on as planned。The poor ticket sales notwithstanding 呢個即係前兩個 slide show 俾你睇嗰隻太荒謬嗰隻情況，但係多數我哋唔會用呢隻，都未必啱嘅。如果用嘅時候，咁所以我哋就跟翻呢一個啦。The poor ticket sales notwithstanding, the concert has to go on as planned。或最好啲嘅，我自己 personal 會最中意嘅就係直接用 notwithstanding 開頭。Notwithstanding the poor ticket sales, the concert has to go on as planned。OK， 咁接落嚟我哋就睇下 notwithstanding the fact that 呢一個 phrase 係究竟要點樣用啦。Notwithstanding the fact that 嘅意思即係儘管嗰個事實係咁樣。OK， 咁做翻啲少少重組句子嘢，就睇下你會點樣去 rearrange 嗰啲呢一紮字。俾幾秒時間，或者你可以 pause 個 video 去諗。So as I always stress on, I would prefer put notwithstanding as the word at the beginning. Notwithstanding, so number one. Notwithstanding what? Notwithstanding the fact that right? Notwithstanding the fact that let's see the remaining words. Many advertisements still they manage to seem puerile sell the products。大致上有啲解釋咗個 let us explain the word puerile. So actually it means 淘氣或者唔好聽係未成熟啦。Okay. So I guess you can manage to do this, right? So first of all, we have notwithstanding. The answer should be notwithstanding the fact that many advertisement, because the space is limited, so I'm not writing the long the full word. Many advertisements seem puerile. They still manage to what? To sell the products。即使啲廣告係幾未成熟、幾淘氣都好，佢哋都能夠去繼續賣佢哋嘅產品。Okay, notwithstanding the fact that, notwithstanding the fact that many advertisements seem puerile, they still manage to sell the products. Okay, so the fact that many advertisements puerile, actually it is a noun clause. Still, it echoes with the mechanism or the rules of using notwithstanding. After the word notwithstanding, we put noun clause, noun phrase, or noun after it. So it still echoes like this. So I hope you understand it, and try the examples in the coming slide. Okay, this is an exercise that asks you to combine the following sentences using notwithstanding the fact that. Okay, so let's pause the video and then try it. And I will show you the answer in the coming seconds. Notwithstanding the fact that something. Okay? Okay, for question 1, the answer should be notwithstanding the fact that many people know that it constitutes a threat to their lives, they continue to smoke. Actually, this question is similar to that one in the previous video, right? So I think you can handle it. And for question 2, notwithstanding the fact that many students would like to become academics, this is an unlikely dream. So what we change is delete however, And let me check. Yeah, let me explain in Cantonese. 原本個句子話好多學生都好想係成為一個好有識之士啦，但係呢一個好似係一個唔真實嘅夢想。咁但係呢個嘢我哋就唔要但係 however 呢個字啦。咁我哋再用 notwithstanding 儘管呢個notwithstanding the fact that 即係儘管呢一個事實 ，OK？ 咁冇理由話儘管呢個事實呢一個夢想唔實際噶嘛，應該調翻轉嚟講。Notwithstanding the fact that many students would like to become academics, this is an unlikely dream. 咁樣咯。So in order to make it have a comparison between the original sentence and the answer, so I copied the question here. Okay, so question 3. Original sentence like people still tend to buy mobile telephones with very advanced features. They have no idea how to use them. So more academically, we seldom talk about mobile telephone because once it is mobile, then we won't have tele, right? Because tele refers to wire. Okay, so mobile phones, it changed the question to this. Okay, buy mobile phones, and how can we replace it with the notwithstanding the fact that. Okay, so for example, we can see that people still tend to buy mobile phones with very advanced features, notwithstanding the fact that they have no ideas how to use them. That means 儘管一個事實嘅係啲人都唔識用嗰啲功能都好，佢哋依然要繼續去買啲好先進嘅手提電話。Okay, something like this. And for question 4, the original sentence is like, although little science backs up the notion that we are busier than we ever have been, the evidence of our wasting of our time is overwhelming. So first of all, overwhelming is a word meaning 勢不可擋啦，或者好壓倒啊，好勁啦。Okay, so how can we change it? Which is the fact? So just simply because we have although here, and we know that notwithstanding shares similar meaning with although, so most probably the sentence at the back would be the fact. So I would like to stress one more point here. The fact that, okay, is a magic bullet. So why I say like this? Because you can add a complete sentence after the fact that, because that is a clause, right? So the whole thing become a noun clause. So that's why you can add a whole sentence after notwithstanding the fact that, okay, because that is a I don't know how to express, but anyway, there is a whole noun clause. Okay, so it explains why you can do it. Notwithstanding the fact that the little science backs up notion that we are busier than we ever, the evidence of our task, of our time is overwhelming. I think it's okay, right? But for question 5, although there are some who oppose the plan, we will go through with it. So of course we can just spot out although here. Although, right? So it's just similar with similar to this notwithstanding, and then notwithstanding the fact that there are some who oppose the plan. So again, the whole thing become a noun clause. We will go through with it. So you see, and I hope you can have a taste on what is going on and how can we apply this word more sophisticatedly. And the most important thing is to apply it appropriately. Okay. Otherwise, just use although, though, or however, yet, or this kind of words to express your ideas. If you think you are unable to manage to it, but I hope after these two videos you can have a taste on it more. And I'm going to give you more exercise about notwithstanding again. So task 2 here is a mini practice for you to do a quick match between column A and column B. So column A we have while and in spite and notwithstanding and no matter, and I hope you can clearly know which word you should use. So I give you a few seconds and then afterwards I will show you the answer. So just pause the video and then yeah. Okay, let me show you the answer now. So the first one, which word have you written? Of many attempts to solve this problem, none has succeeded so far. So because we have a word here, of, right? We won't have while of, right? We won't have notwithstanding of and no matter of, right? We won't, right? So just the only answer would be in spite of. Okay? And for the second one, how many attempts the government has made to solve the housing problem? No government officials has yet succeeded. And it's okay to insert while. While is a conjunction word, but it's not used in this case. Try notwithstanding. Notwithstanding how many attempts? So I just told you, you can use it if there is a clause afterwards. For example, notwithstanding the fact that how many attempts, okay? But now, because how many attempts here is not, let me change another color, is not a noun clause or noun phrase, but it's a complete sentence, so we can't use notwithstanding. So the only answer would be no matter. No matter how many attempts the government has made to solve the problems, no government officials has yet succeeded, right? So for question 3, the many attempts to solve the problem, none has yet succeeded. What is the answer? So now here we have, let me change another color first. Many attempts many attempts. Okay, so this is a noun, and then it's a phrase referring to many attempts. So in this case, we can use notwithstanding. And the remaining one, let me change another color, will be this. While many attempts have been made to solve this problem, none has succeeded. So we talked about time thing. Okay, have been made is have been made. It's a present perfect tense or present perfect tense in the passive voice, have been made. So we talked about time thing, so we use while. Okay, so here is another mini practice for you and before the end of this lesson. So here's an exercise that's like doing something that we did in the previous slide. Okay, so match column A and column B with some appropriate words, even, much, notwithstanding, and they may have more health problems. Yeah, something like this. So after that, just check the answers here, and I hope you do it first, and then check the answers later, so that you can get a more familiar pictures. So I hope you can understand the mechanism on using notwithstanding this word, because it's a very complicated word. So doing exercise on this kind of sentence structure drilling is good. And sometimes if you are perplexed, if you feel confused about whether you're right or wrong, just go online and check the answers on Google. And find some dictionary.com and see the definitions, like examples of the word notwithstanding, or even other kinds of words. So just try and do more practice, and then you can gradually establish establish a proper mindset on using this word. So thanks for watching. I hope you can understand what is going on, and I hope you can finish the exercise in this video as well. So see you soon. Thank you.